Hello and welcome to today's video. Today's video is my attempt to get back to doing regular monthly favorites. There was a time on my channel where I titled them Thrillers and Killers, and I posted every month a rundown of everything I had been loving. Everything from beauty to lifestyle, even some entertainment things, whatever I had been watching. I told you guys about it and I would like to get back to doing that. It has been a minute, so instead I decided to title this video Recent Favorites. These are things I've been testing out over the past couple of months and that I can't stop reaching for. And then some of them are newly discovered and I have to tell you guys about them. If you enjoyed today's video, please do go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Definitely let me know in the comments if you want regular monthly favorites again, if that should be a thing. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so just like I used to do, I will be discussing all of the makeup and the beauty items I have been loving first, and then I will get into all the random stuff at the end in case you don't care and just want to click off. That's fine. Two products though that I have been absolutely loving, and I know I've already talked about these. There's a reason that I've already talked about them in videos, and it's because they have been favorites, so I have to mention them again. First one being NYX The Brow Glue. I cannot stop reaching for this. Even when I had brow products in my last Shop My Stash, I kept reaching for this every day because it's just that good. I love the way this makes my brows look. It's designed to give that laminated appearance to the brow, so if you're not into that, you probably won't like this. It is a bit tacky, and I think that's what gives it that look. I mean, it's in the name, it has glue in the title, but as far as feel goes, there is a slight tackiness to my brows, but if you get up close, I don't think you can see that I have it in my brows. There's no sheen or shine to it, but you can see how it really helps to lift them up. And the reason why I've loved this so much, besides that appearance, it also stays like that throughout the day. I wear this on most work days and I don't feel like they fall down later on. I've worn this alone most of the time, and then sometimes I occasionally will put it over a brow, like a tinted brow mascara, and that's what I did today. I put it on over the Wow Brow from e.l.f. I've had no issues using this with other products. I'll show you what the wand looks like. It's fairly small, so you can get in there. When I first used this, when I first opened it up, occasionally I would get too much product and you could see it a little bit. So just wiping that off does remedy it. But now that I've used it a bunch, I probably have half of the tube left. That's how much I've been using it. It just disperses the perfect amount when I do use it. I usually start right around here in the middle part of my brow and work it through, working it up, and then I will do the front portion of my brow. Really have been loving this. I don't see myself going back to anything else. For a really long time, I used the ABH Clear Brow Gel, and I like that. It's a good product, but it doesn't have that tackiness. It really just gives the hold, where this has the tackiness that lifts the brows up, and that's something that I've really loved the appearance of. So I'll probably be getting a backup of this soon. I can see it being a product that I never want to be without. And then the second item that I know I've already shown in a video, but I have been loving this mascara. This is the Limitless Lash Mascara from Ilia. This was on my wish list for a while on Sephora, seen really good reviews of it, and then I ended up getting it through my FabFitFun box some time ago. I let it sit for a while because I had too many mascaras open, but when I finally used it, I was so impressed by this mascara. As far as the formula goes, I don't have any issues with it flaking throughout the day. That does happen sometimes with other mascaras. No running. I don't usually have that issue though. I don't have any oil on my face whatsoever, so nothing usually runs on me. So I can't attest to that. But for this, the formula is nice, but I think it's the wand that makes it unique. The wand has two sides to it. One side is shorter and stubbier, and then the other side really helps to give the fanned out appearance to the lashes. When I'm applying it, I start with that shorter side underneath, and then I roll it up as I apply it. I do have on false lashes today, but I did put it on underneath. My only gripe with this, and it's very small, is that side is a little bit spiky. The first couple times I've used this, I got it a little bit too close. I guess that's my tight line up up there and I could feel it. So I just had to pull it out a little more than I have had to with other mascaras, but it's a very small complaint, more of an operator error. Between this mascara and then the e.l.f. Keep Your Curl mascara, I think I'm set. I don't need to buy any others. Like I said, I didn't even buy this one. It came through my FabFitFun. I've been trying not to buy mascaras because I have so many of them opened, but I'm glad I finally opened this up because it has quickly become a favorite of mine. These two, I don't think I've discussed on my channel at all. I've worn them a ton while filming, but I've never actually talked about the performance, and I need to. These are the Natasha Denona liquid eyeshadows. They're called Chromiums. They are a multi-chrome cream eyeshadow, and there's just a little wand that you apply them with. When I first got these in, and I'll say it now because I'm going to forget if I don't, when this first came in, I was a little disappointed already because I thought it was small. This is next to a Stila Glitter and Glow, just for reference. And these are more pricey. So that was my first impression of these. But when I actually tried it, I was really happy with the performance of these. I've seen some mixed reviews. I think it was specifically Hannah or Smoky Glow that hated these, and I was shocked because I had loved them so much. I apply it directly to my lid. I really haven't found a need to use a brush with them, but I will typically do a little wing with them and then bring it on up all over my eye. The dry time is really nice on these, just a tiny bit of time to work with them, but once it's dry, it stays put. No fallout. There's no like real glitter in it, but I don't find that it has any separation throughout the day. I don't see it on the rest of my face. It stays pretty well put, but it's the appearance of these that really just makes me love them. So the first one I'm going to swatch is the Infra Nude, and this is the one that I wear most often. And this is the more neutral of the two that I have. Lots of pink in there, a little gold. And even from the side here, I see a hint of green as well. And then I also purchased Dragonfly. I wear this one less often, but I still do wear it. And then this one has a purple and greeny pink shift to it. So pretty. Every time I wear these to work at Ulta, someone asks what I'm wearing on my lids, what palette I have on, and I have to say, no, it's just one thing. It's a cream shadow and it's available at Sephora. I feel like a bad employee when I wear these, but I always get complimented. Someone always asks what I'm wearing. I was tempted to pick up another one during the Sephora sale. It's currently going on. Dogbane is the next one on my wish list, but I am also wanting to purchase, I actually already did. I got some of the Danessa Myricks color fixes. One of them I purchased a couple of weeks ago and I'm already wearing it. This is my first time wearing it. This is the shade Milky Way, but I picked up a couple more during the sale. So I told myself I could not get any more cream shadows because I need to play with those first. These have been such a quick, easy thing that I can throw on for work. It only takes a couple of minutes, throw on some mascara, and it looks like I did more than I actually did, and that's always a good thing. And then the last makeup item is from Lunar Beauty. This is the Zaya liquid lipstick. I really just love the color of this, but the performance is really nice too. I think I've had it on for about 3-ish hours. I haven't eaten, but I have had a couple of sips of coffee. I have worn this throughout the day, and for me, when it does start to wear, it more fades. It doesn't break up on the lips, which is important to me. I can easily like touch it up if I need to, but for me with this, it is really the color. The packaging is really stunning too. It has that crystal on the top of it. Lunar Beauty always kills their packaging, but this color, it's not quite red and it's not quite nude. It's right in between. It has like this warm terracotta-ness to it. When I first saw it during the launch, it launched with the Eclipse palette, and I really only purchased it because it was a part of that collection. I thought I was going to think it was going to be too dark, but when I put it on, I love the way it looks on me. I'm really happy with the color of this. I plan on doing a video of swatches of all of my favorite lipsticks. If you want to see that, do let me know. I wear a lot of nudes. I don't do too many brights, so I could do maybe a favorite nudes lipstick, but if you want to see that, I would love to film it sometime. But yeah, this has been such a staple for me. I really reach for it while doing my makeup without even thinking because it does pair so well with whatever eyeshadow look, whatever colors I'm going to do. And it's one that I can wear in the morning as well as in the evening. Not that I have much of like nighttime activity going on right now, but if I were to go out and if I were to do anything, then I could wear this at night too. Let's talk some skincare next. I filmed a few months ago, I did my nighttime skincare routine, and I meant to do my morning skincare routine within the same month, and it just didn't happen. I still want to film that video. Maybe in the next month or so, I will have it up. I just got some new skincare that I wanted to play around with first before I gave like a solid routine. I always rotate my products, but I really want to speak to the things that I have been loving and enjoying when I do film that video. This cleanser has been one of them. This I used years ago and I bought it so many times. It is the Korres Greek Yogurt Foaming Cleanser. I got away from it, started trying other things, and then I got one through, I think it was the FabFitFun edit sale. It was on sale, probably half off. That's what it usually is on there. And I picked it up just to try it again. The packaging did change on it. That's probably why it was on their sales site in the first place, but the formula has not. I was pleasantly surprised. I already have another one back here in my back stocks because I also got it through gratis at work. It has like a big blue block now, but nothing else seems to have changed. The formula feels exactly the same, at least to me. I haven't actually compared them, but this is such a great cleanser. The formulation of it is very unique. I have normal to dry skin, very dry skin sometimes. I like cream cleansers, but I also like to still feel clean after I wash my face. I don't want any residue there, and this one really delivers that. It comes out like a cream, has a bit of a jelliness to it, but it foams up so much when you add water. Let's see if I can get it to foam. I just added some water to my hand. It bubbles up a little more than that when I'm actually washing my face. But just to show you the texture, the smell is really nice too. It doesn't smell like Greek yogurt at all. It has a very fresh scent to it. I don't really know how to describe it. It's very clean. Let me wipe this off so I don't keep talking and dripping this. It's just that perfect balance of leaving my skin feeling clean without making it feel stripped after cleansing. I do like to use it on heavier makeup days as well because it's just like in my brain. That foaming action helps to remove a little more. I always do a double cleanse. So once I use my cleansing balm or cleansing oil and then use the cleanser, all of my makeup is gone. And there's nothing really else that I could ask for. It smells good. The performance is nice. It doesn't make my skin feel dried out after using it. And now I have another one back here plus half of this to get through. So I'll be using it for a while. I think I have something like 5 or 6 cleansers open. I've been really bad with that, but this one has been a front runner and I'm glad I have it back in my routine. This brand I've been wanting to test out for a while, Beekman 1802. They've been on my radar. They did the Schitt's Creek Rose Apothecary line, which I haven't picked up. I think it's only available on their website, but I would like to get it eventually. But once I saw them pop up on Ulta's website, I did go ahead and just add a couple of things to my wish list. They aren't in our store. I wish we actually had them so I could see them in person. This product was not one that was on my wish list. It is the Bloom Cream, the probiotic moisturizer, but I saw it on the FabFitFun edit sale for half off and I had to try it. It's $50 some, so getting it half off just seemed like a really good steal just to test it out. It has the top that pumps so you get the product out. I really love that, so I'm not constantly having to dip my finger in. I'll go ahead and show it. On their website or on the Instagram, it has like this pretty little floral design. That's not usually what pops out, but that's fine. I don't really care. But as far as the weight of this goes, it feels like it's going to be pretty thick, but once you work it into the skin, it sinks in pretty quickly, and I just love the way this makes my skin look after I use it. It just gives this really healthy looking glow, and my skin feels super hydrated. I've liked this during the day and also at night. By itself as a nighttime moisturizer, I need something else with it. I will usually put an oil on top of it, but I have loved this for its hydrating properties. Now that it's absorbed, maybe you can see what I'm talking about, where there's just a little bit of a sheen that it leaves on the skin. Definitely want to check out more from them. I have to go onto their website and get the Rose Apothecary line, and specifically it was their cleansing butter that I wanted to check out. It's a little bit pricey and the reviews are kind of so-so. I would love to hear your thoughts if you've tried anything from them. And then from Glossier, thebalm.com. This is nothing new. I love thebalm.com. It is my favorite lip balm. It is one of the only ones that I feel like when I apply it, it actually stays on my lips, and then even when it does wear away, day, my lips actually feel conditioned like they're supposed to, but most lip balms do not deliver on that. Once it's gone, and you feel like you need to reapply. Not the balm.com. I think I will always have this around. I think I have 3 of them currently opened, but the mango one has been my favorite lately. I've mentioned this in other videos, but I don't know what it is. I have never really liked fruity aromas. I'm always into like sandalwoods and musky kind of scents, or vanillas, and even a good floral like a rose. You can just see all my perfumes back here and what I'm into. But for some reason, mango has just been doing it for me the past few months. Anything I see, whether it's a body butter or a bath product, a shower gel, if it is mango, I'm probably going to be curious about it and want to pick it up. So I had to have the balm.com in the mango scent, and I've used about half of it. So I already knew I love the formula, but I really do like the flavor of this one as well. It doesn't seem too synthetic-y. It is kind of strong and you can definitely taste it, but I'm okay with that. I had to mention it because I've really been enjoying it. And then from Briogeo, I already knew I love their products. The green apple, the shampoo, I have purchased that so many times, but we recently got Briogeo at work. I want to say it was like maybe January or February. I was so happy when my coworker showed me the box. I think I literally screamed. I was so happy we finally got them. But this is the Farewell Frizz Rosarco Milk Leave-In Conditioning Spray, and I had not tried this before, and I got it through gratis. I will say it again. I've said this so many times. I do not know how Briogeo does it. They do not use silicone in their products, but somehow it always makes my hair feel like there is silicone in a good way, just in the way that it feels soft and manageable. It gives that like slip to the hair that silicones usually provide, and I don't know how they do it without them, but I'm glad they do. This is a conditioning spray that you spray into towel dried hair. When I first saw this, I think the reason why I never bought this is I always thought it was a pump, but it is an actual spray. But I spray it throughout my hair after using a towel on it, let it dry, and my hair feels so soft afterwards. I don't have too many issues with tangles now that my hair is shorter, but I definitely have dry, damaged ends, all that bleach, and I need something to condition my hair, and I really like this. The scent is really nice too. It's like a little bit citrusy, a little bit floral, but it is pretty light. Once I use like gels and hairsprays or whatever else over it, I don't smell it anymore. The only thing I wish with this is that it had heat protection. On days where I shower in the morning, I pretty much always straighten and use a blow dryer afterwards before I go to work. So I have to apply something else to give me the heat protection. But if I am taking a shower or a bath at night, usually I will just let my hair air dry, and then I will use a heat shield in the morning. So I just wish it had that, or maybe they offered 2 different versions of it. But for a leave-in, detangling, conditioning kind of treatment, I've really been liking this. And then the last thing that is in the beauty arena would be these Deco Miami nail stickers. You may have seen these in videos me wearing them, or on Instagram I've shown them in my stories, but these have been just like a fun way for me to do something different with my nails. I generally will do press-ons like I have on today, or I will do my gel nails that I have the system from Madame Glam, and that's what I use these with. It does say on the directions to use several layers of a top coat, or to use a gel nail top coat. I've yet to try it with an actual clear base, like just like a normal nail polish, so I don't know how it works with them. But as far as with a gel nail top coat, it's a little bit thicker, so none of the edges will stick up on this sticker. These are pretty thin, but they are very durable. I do my 2 layers of whatever color I'm doing, I let it cure, and then I peel these up with a tweezer and apply it to my nail wherever I want, and then I do that top layer and let it cure. I've had no issues with them coming up on my nail. They will start to dissipate after a while. I think the last pair that I did was the Gold Flames, and I want to say I had that on for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and it did start to wear away in certain spots, but I still think it looked pretty cute, and this has just been a fun way for me to do my nails. They do also carry nail polishes. I've yet to try them, but they're so pretty. They look like something you would want to leave out on your vanity. But for now, I just got these 3 sticker sheets. I think they offer like maybe 12 of them. They have several. I had a hard time choosing actually, but this is the jackpot set. And what I like is that they aren't just like simple flowers and hearts and stars. They have some that are a little fun and quirky. Like this one has the little chilies on it. I have this English garden set that has Dalmatians and swans and bees. Like I said, I have been using them, so there are some blank spaces. And then I also purchased this retrograde set that's like stars and zodiac and moons. This is where we get into the very random. This is the Myers Clean Day Basil Spray. It's their room refresher. I love everything that is scented with this basil scent. We picked this up first, I think just through Amazon, and I got it on a whim. I don't even know why I added it to my cart. When I think basil, I thought it was going to smell like a garden or like very earthy, but it doesn't. It's very fresh, very spa-like, at least to me. I started with this spray and I actually got it right before I got COVID, which was in January or late December. And I did, if you heard me say this before, I did lose my senses. For 4 days, I had no scent or no taste, and then it slowly came back. It took a while for it actually to come back completely, but this was one of the first things I could actually smell. I was spraying it around the room just to kind of test myself, so maybe that's why I like it so much. But I have the spray, I also have the dryer sheets, as well as the scent booster that you just put right into your laundry. I have the candle, I have the cleaner. So basically, I just want everything in my life to smell like this. And then I have a food item. This is from Morningstar Farms. These are the Vegetizers, the veggie buffalo wings. I have been pescatarian for a little over a year now. And when I first decided to stop eating meat, I thought I was really going to miss chicken, especially chicken strips, chicken nuggets. So I wanted to find something to replace them. And I think I read about these on Twitter. People were raving about them. Someone asked for a vegetarian option, vegetarian recommendations, and this is what everybody said. So I've been eating these for longer than a couple of months. It's probably been close to a year, but I pretty much always have these in my freezer. I try not to eat them too often though, maybe once every like couple of weeks, once every few weeks, because I don't want to rely on stuff like this, but these just taste so good. Even if you do eat meat, these are still really enjoyable. The flavor is really nice. I wouldn't say the buffalo flavor is super strong. They're not even really spicy, but they definitely have a good flavor to them. The texture is very similar to a chicken nugget. We put these in the air fryer and I really don't think you can tell the difference. George loves them too. He'll eat like half the bag before I know it. We're having to buy more. So I had to give these a shout out. If you don't eat meat, or if you want to stop eating meat, or even if you just want something that tastes really good, these are fantastic. And I think I'm going to leave it there. There are some other things that I am testing out, and I may include them in an April favorites. If you all want to see that, definitely let me know. I could get back to making this thrillers and killers where I'm also going over things that aren't working for me. I'd love to hear in the comments what you have been loving lately, even if it is completely random. It does not have to be makeup. I hope you have a great day today. Please do go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you would like to see me and more of my remarks, please subscribe if you haven't already. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you soon.